Alright, dude, I'm sending you the broadcast. Let me know when you're in.
Okay.
I'm waiting on you, buddy.
Yeah, I know. It's just not willing to do it, it seems. Here, let me do this. View profile. No. What the heck?
What's it say?
It's saying nothing. Like, it's not even popping up where it is. I don't even know. You're broadcasting to YouTube, right? Let me go to YouTube.
You want me to send you another broadcast thing? What? Here, did you get that one?
To be honest with you, I haven't even got it yet. Gotten a single invite.
Look up Michael Maples. And let me know when you see that. That's my YouTube's name. Alright.
Okay.
Because it is live. Make sure that Michael and Maples is capital. The first letter in both of those.
You have 25 subs?
Okay, you see all this? You there, dude?
Yeah, I'll just
Alright,
roll my
these are the vehicles you have at the
Oh, no, I
start.
don't see it yet.
P.S. Two of these cars become ridiculous when they're fully upgraded. Because look, here's one of the cars that is... If you get the right upgrades or engine swaps for it, becomes ludicrous. But you ready for the one that really starts to push the limits of the game?
What? Honestly, I don't see your thing. It's just...
If you get this car at a later stage, you become literally untouchable.
Yeah, your stream just isn't popping up.
But these are the cars that I have knowledge on that are ridiculous. Ready?
What?
The Lamborghini Countach is the epitome of broken.
Hmm.
I have it. It's ridiculously fast. You still watching?
I couldn't even find the share, or the, what's called, I couldn't even find the
It's,
stream.
dude, literally, my name, Michael Maples. It should type in YouTube, Michael Maples, and make sure both those are capitalized, and you'll see one live. Literally, I named this shit my name. It's my biological name as my YouTube. Let me know when you've done it.
Maples. Live. Found it. Yeah, I see. You there?
Alright, you see the Countach?
Yeah.
This car is the epitome of possibly the speed past. If you get like the upgrades I have for it, this thing becomes broken. But here are the cars that are ridiculous. The Testarossa, saving up to. Then this one, which is going to take a while. This thing took forever. This car right here.
Huh.
But you ready to see what I meant by the cars are ridiculous with their upgrades?
Yeah.
Alright, they're alright. I'm going to show you just how broken. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. I need a long straightaway. Because that motherfucker will fly. And when I mean that sumbitch will let loose, I barely put my foot on the throttle. That fucking Countach becomes the epitome of it's gone.
How old is the game you're playing anyways?
What?
How old is it, the game? I wonder. Just wondering.
Or what? What was it?
How old the game is you're play? How old is the game you're playing? That's right.
Oh, it's not bad. This game's bad, surprisingly. Most people say the game sucks when it comes to vehicles. It does not. Ooh, this race right here. You ready? I'll give you a hint. That damn Countach is just broken.
Hey, park it up. Take a load off.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
When you beat the game, which by the way is very easy to beat, there's my Countach.
Yeah.
It looks pretty basic, doesn't it? You there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Do not underestimate this car. This thing literally tops out at damn near 200 miles an hour. In 10.5 seconds. Alright, let's see. I'm going to do that race, so I'm going to teleport here. Oh, and PS, dude, this game, remember how I said it's easy to beat?
Yeah.
The starting car you get, go with a Mustang. You see how like this thing takes off? So dude, you ready to see what I meant by this car pulls? Because I'm going to show you this car versus that Camaro I have. But I'm going to show you this thing first. Keep in mind, this has got ultimate parts on it. Which means this car is at its maximum upgrade. Ultimate parts pretty much push the car past its limit. And PS, drifting in this game is a hell of a lot easier if you don't brake drifting. So you ready to see what happens when this thing gets on a straight, like a long straight?
Yeah.
This ain't a good enough straight to put this on to fire it. P.S. That's a 2000 Ford GT in front of me. They will step out hard. So you ready? Here's the straightaway I normally launch this thing on. One boost of nitro. And just... Here we go. This thing stays planted at full throttle.
What's funny?
What?
What's funny on Crew 2? You know what the
I got this car late. Like, making money in this game is really hard, but once you get the upgrades and the car's level starts to increase, the money starts to increase as well. P.S. You can race against cops. Just be warned. Make sure your car's level is above the race requirement.
How come?
And yes, dude, there is off-roading in this, but the off-roading is a bit, it's a no. So you see what I mean by this damn thing is like gone? This is not my fastest car. This is one of them.
What's your fastest?
And P.S. there is ultimate nitrous in this game, which means the nitro even gets ultimated. And P.S. the cops can be killed in this game. You can destroy the cop cars. But if you destroy a cop car, 9 times out of 10, there's going to be more. Okay? But dude, this game allows you to do so much. Oh, P.S. the damage? You do have damage, like on the other Need for Speed. That little thing next to my speedometer with the repair symbol under it, that's your health bar. Unlike the Crew 2 where your car gets healed over time, you can actually have your car destroyed in this game.
What, you have to repair it? Don't get it
so
back.
You see what I mean about that car being ridiculously quick? Now I'm going to show you my fastest car. After that, I'm going to show you the difference in speed with the Camaro.
So if your car gets destroyed, do you get to repair it, or
yes,
what?
you can repair it. There are these things called repair things you can put on your car as a backup to bring your health back up.
Huh.
Now you ready to see the fastest car I bought? This thing, let me put it to you this way. This one car tops out at 200 miles an hour. Or should I say would've, but it keeps accelerating. Oh, P.S. unlike in the Crew 2, you can actually swap cars easier in this game. You just drive up and instead of pressing L... or instead of pressing X, you press L1. Oh, and P.S. dude, how in the you only get a turbo? This game will superchargers. Now let me give you the down low. A supercharger is faster than a turbo. Keep that in mind. So you ready to see the fastest car I bought? L1.
Hey, what's that one game called again? I forgot the name of it. There is one open world racing game.
Say again?
There's one open world racing game a lot of people play.
Need for
Forgot
Speed.
the name of it. It's besides Need for Speed.
Alright, you ready,
It's
dude?
another game.
Watch this. This car is broken.
Koenigsegg.
You ready for what I mean by broken? You notice how the license plate says Yeet? Watch how fast this thing gets off the line. You ready? Meet my Yeet car. This car is not being run by its motor, so the wheels are not being spun by the motor at all. You ready for what they're being spun up by?
What?
The electric motors, which means I have no limit. Off we go. Ready?
Koenigseggs
Go.
are worth more than people. Basically, you know that. If you have a Koenigsegg, it doesn't break, but you break.
Say again.
If you have a Koenigsegg, it doesn't break, you break. If you crash a Koenigsegg.
Say, huh?
Yeah. Let me turn my mic volume up.
This car is ridiculously fast. P.S. dude, the cops in this game, if you have this car at night, I'll give you a hint.
Huh.
They will never catch you. This thing
Hey,
is
dude, is that
too
better?
damn fast.
Hey dude, is that better?
Say again?
Is that better?
Yeah. But be warned, this car has a major downside. You know how
What?
it's you've noticed how it's really fast?
Yeah.
It don't turn worth shit.
What car is that again? Koenigsegg, what?
Say again?
What Koenigsegg is that?
It's pretty good. It just doesn't drive too well.
But what Koenigsegg? Which one is it? It's like a...
Oh,
maybe?
P.S. dude, you ready for something ludicrously understandable? This car, bone stock is 400 plus. Bone stock,
What?
400 plus, which means it's the max upgrade of the game.
What car is
Even
that?
with my ultimate parts on it, it still won't go any faster.
Which car is it anyways? Like which Koenigsegg is it?
Say again?
Which Koenigsegg is it?
The Koenigsegg Agera. I'll show you its
Seen
name
that?
so you know what car it is.
I've seen it before, I've heard.
It's not in the Crew 2. It's only in Need for Speed games for some damn reason. They only get this car in Need for Speed. You ready to see what happens when I put this on like an interstate setting?
What?
Now keep in mind, this car is broken. Running from the cops with this thing is like, you point this in a direction and you put your foot on it. It's gone. So when we get to the finish line, watch the speedometer. Ow. So you ready?
Yeah.
Here's how fast this thing is when I get it on a straight line. Alright, I'm gunning it. Watch the speedo. You see what I mean by it's ludicrously fucking fast? I point it in a direction and it just fucking leaves. So, you ready to see the difference between this and that Camaro I own?
Yeah.
I have to find the right race for the Camaro. Where the fuck is the race? .333. So that's the power rating of the Camaro. 333. 333. 333. I'm gonna drive there in the Camaro. You ready?
Yeah.
Keep in mind, this thing has been engine swapped. So this Camaro has a 6-cylinder in it. You hear that screaming? That's a screw supercharger under the bonnet.
Yeah.
See what I mean? The Camaro's not slow. You can actually make drag cars that actually wheelie off the start in this game.
What's the fastest car?
Say again?
What's the fastest
Oh, the Koenigsegg. Top speed-wise, if we're talking about top speed, it's that Koenigsegg I was using. That thing will never top out anywhere. Like, I put it on the interstate in the longest straightaway possible, dude. I can't even tell you how fast the damn thing goes.
Oh.
Oh, P.S. This has got drag slicks on the rear.
I would think I'm gonna do it.
So you hear that weird whining under the hood?
Yeah.
Those are the screw superchargers. You get the choice of twin turbo, screw supercharger. Supercharger.
Yeah,
The screw supercharger boosts the engine's already improved top speed.
Yeah, I'd volume down because it's a little delayed, so, you know, you're gonna basically hear it. The second time.
P.S. The twin turbos are only for a certain car, and I'm going to tell you the name of the car. If you get the Buick Grand National, twin turbo it. You want to know why? That is the only American muscle that can have a twin turbo. I put a supercharger on it; it was slower. P.S. You can put superchargers on any car. Any. You can put a supercharger on a turbo, on a tuner, for fuck's sake. I've done it before. It's ridiculous. Oh, P.S. Going off-road in this game does not slow you down.
Oh,
that much
does.
if you've got the right upgrades. So yes, dude, you can cheatsy doodle it. Hell, dude, you can make a street-sweeping drift car that is not only ridiculously fast, but will drift like a motherfucker. You want to know how I know?
No.
My Buick does that.
You know what the New York Hypercar race is,
Oh,
right?
dude, you ready? This is top speed in the Camaro. And this has got small engine upgrades on it. A small amount. I'll show you what happens when you put max on one of these cars.
How fast are you going currently?
Say again?
Oh, crashed. A little bit of smacking and stuff.
Oh, P.S. The handbrake does not make you slide, okay? The handbrake will not... You have to be going a sufficient speed for the handbrake to do something, alright?
Alright.
You have to be going around 70 for the handbrake to do something. But if I were you, don't do that. You drift a lot better when you hit the brakes and you hit the gas. And keep in mind, dude, this is just a 6-cylinder. This is a V6 in this Camaro. It came with a V8 that I swapped in a V6. The engine swaps are expensive in this game, but not as expensive as the hypercars.
Yeah.
But if you want a cheap hypercar engine swap, the Lamborghini Countach.
How much was your Koenigsegg?
The engine swaps? That depends, realistically speaking.
But the Koenigsegg you have is the fastest car.
The Countach, I'll show you its engine swaps. They get fucking ridiculous.
The Koenigsegg you have is the fastest car in the game, right?
Well, the Countach is the second fastest. All the other cars are second fastest to that damn Koenigsegg Agera.
So the Koenigsegg's probably the one I want to get, isn't it? How much did you pay for the Koenigsegg?
Say again?
How much did you pay for the Koenigsegg?
The Koenigsegg is $1,267,000 in this game. But you have to be level 40 to unlock it.
Oh, so get up to that, save up money, and then unlock it. Right.
Say again?
Get it, save up money, and unlock it.
Yeah, you gotta get a lot of money. But you also have to get the rep. Your reputation... Okay, you see that big circle with the R around it?
Yeah.
That's your rep. You have to get that a certain height to unlock another car. You want to see the car's name? Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. All right. Here's
it's like
the
half
car's.
The racers on the street don't even remember what
The
we've done
crew
for the city.
does not have it. Car. The Koenigsegg Regera. So you see its name. That car is not in the crew too. So you ready to see what happens when you... These are ultimate parts. You get these from doing high heat races. This is a max level Camaro. Oh, you see these auxiliary slots? Guess what those are for?
What?
Kill switch jammer, nitro refill, repair kit, nitrous refill. These are for when you're at night races, a radar disruptor, nitrous jump, nitrous drift, nitrous cop, nitrous near miss, oncoming draft, reinflatable tires, reinforced car, which is just damage increase, damage reduction. And then there's the radar disruptor. These are for when you're up against police at night. They make your car ridiculously heavy, and it hits like a bus. So you ready to see the most ridiculous frickin' drift car? Most ridiculous car for off-roading. It's my Volkswagen.
Yeah. Bruh.
But dude, you want to see the Lamborghini Countach's engine swaps? Check this out. These are the engine swaps. It gets a 730 horsepower V10 or V12. These are the engines. You start out with, this is after your first engine. You get a flat 12. Then you get the stock V12. Then you get a V8, another V8, another V12, another V10, another V6, V10, V8. The engine I have in my Countach is a V12. So you ready? Check this out. Watch the power increase. These are ultimate equipment. You see how the power is going up?
Yeah.
That's only with these ultimate parts. Ultimate parts will do that. What they do is they boost the already ridiculous engine power to the fucking maximum. And you can sell...
Are ultimate the best?
Yes, ultimate parts are the best. What that does is it increases your car's torque.
Huh.
You want to see how ridiculous the power is in this car right now as it sits. Check it. I have over 1,134 horsepower in this Countach. That is a lot of power.
Yeah.
So you ready to see the... Now check this out. If you do get this game, I'll give you a hint at what engine to put in this Viper if you get it. You ready? Pay attention. I'm going only to say this once. If you get this Dodge Viper, do not put this V12 in it. You ready for why? Your 0 to 60. You see the 0 to 60's red?
Yeah.
Throw the V8 in it. You see how your 0 to 60 is blue? Blue is good, red is bad. That pretty much means your car is going to be slower in a quarter of a mile. You want it to be faster.
Yeah. True.
And you see how it's going to cost me 438 grand to get the engine swap?
Yeah.
It won't take me that long.
To gain it
You ready
back.
for ridiculous? You want to know what you can throw in this Chevy that'll make you laugh? Ready?
What?
You can throw in a 730 horsepower V12.
Oh my god. Why?
Look at this. You can throw a V12 in this pickup. But you ready to see the parts? Alright, here are ultimate parts. Pay attention. When you get muscle cars, dude, put this in most of them. But for the Buick, throw in the dual turbocharger.
Okay.
You see the screw supercharger? The screw supercharger and the root supercharger are the same. It gives you boost at low speed, which means when you're slowly accelerating, your car gets a high-powered boost.
Huh.
But you ready for stupidness?
What?
You want to see the most ridiculous little car I've built? Oh, this car right here is my G-Wagon. I'm working on it. Ah, I forgot to mention, these are called black market cars. You get these when you get a certain level. You ready for what these unlock for you?
What?
Smokes, clothing, and upgrades.
Huh.
Okay? There's only 2 black market cars. That Aston Martin's one of them. This is the other one. Okay? But you ready to see the ridiculousness? Look at this car.
Yeah.
You see how it's level 400 plus?
Yeah.
It looks unassuming, right?
Yeah.
I have humiliated people in high-powered hypercars with this car. Because, ready for this? You notice how the level of the car is 400? People think this is a slow car. If you want a low price hypercar, this Volvo is it. You ready to see how ridiculous this is?
No.
I've got a race that's going to make you laugh. Because remember, this is a Volvo. This is not supposed to do this. P.S. This is an engine swap. So that means there's a different motor in it. So you ready? This race right here goes up against hypercars.
Huh.
Pay attention to how ridiculous this little bugger is. Because, ready for this? People who think this car is slow get humiliated by it. It is a damn good off-roader too, dude. If you want a good off-roader and a hypercar, this car is both.
Okay.
You ready? You see how there's Dodge Vipers, Corvettes, Lamborghinis, McLarens?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
I painted my car like this to make it look unassuming. Because if you want a sleeper, this is what you do. Go.
In reality, that little car would probably get torn apart, wouldn't it? If it's well built.
Granted, this is a sleeper on steroids. I have raced against other players with this car. They have lost when I was using this.
Oh,
And you want to know how much this car is going to cost you when you first get this game?
how
It's
much?
laughable. So if you want to start this game, and when you get this game, you want a damn good car that's just going to smoke anything you aim at it. This thing. P.S. This car is not as fast as that damn Koenigsegg. But this car, you saw how it's just holding its ground.
Yeah.
This is a 70-year-old car, dude. It's not supposed to be doing this. Oh, by the way, older cars in this game, dude, there's a little hint to them. The older the car, the harder it hits, and the more damage it can withstand. Okay? So if you're doing night races and you want a car that's going to do a fuck ton of abuse and take it, cars like this can do that. So you want to see this car's price tag for something this damn fast. I want you to tell me if this car is worth your time in this game. If you do get this game to make, I'll give you a hint. It's your and if you want this one. But remember, the older the car, faster will go. Okay? Because I have heard of players like saying old cars suck. Bags of all the cars while I'm over here. You ready?
Yeah.
Here's the price tag of that car. Tell me that is not laughable.
I haven't seen it yet. But
What?
I haven't seen it. It's delayed.
Minute. After you get the game, you get either this car or a tuner. Get this car and then, ready for this? Do races with it, then buy that and do races with it. Because you see how low the price is and how fast this damn thing goes.
Yeah.
Hell, even the Volkswagen Beetle isn't laughable. Because look, these are the cars you get. Oh, I am going to grab this car. I'm going to drive this one. You want to know why I did that?
Why?
2 muscle cars off my list. Right here. I'm going to send the Mercury to my garage. Oh, P.S. When you get all the garages unlocked, guess what? You can
What?
buy as many cars as you want. Needs a bit of garlic. I do believe this thing needs an engine swap. I engine swap my vehicles. You want to know why?
Why?
The engine swaps are good. There are some that just do not do. You want to know what engine swaps you should never do? For muscle cars, dude, here's a hint. If you've got a muscle car, do not throw what I'm about to show you in it. Ready? Do not throw this in that car. Do not throw, like, where is it? Do not throw that. The flat 12. Never throw the flat 12 in the car. You can throw pretty much whatever you want. But if I were you, go with a V6. Let me know when you see the flat 12. Do not put that in that car. Trust me. I know from experience. That flat 12 is better than the Volkswagen. Damn. I guess I'm going to have to go with a forged V6 with the Mercury. It's not the worst engine in the game. Hell, it's not the best either. Oh, you want to see one of the customizations that the crew won't let you do? Check this out. The crew will not let you mess with the volume of the won't let you mess with something. You ready? Customization. Yeah. Listen to this. Ready?
Won't it let you mess with?
Say again, dude.
What won't it let you mess with? Thrust?
Nope. The exhaust sound.
No. Alright.
You hear how the exhaust sounds really good?
Yeah.
You can do that in this game. You can mess with all the exhaust sounds in the game and make your cars sound epic. Oh, P.S. This is a car you cannot body modify. You want to know why?
What?
In this game, there's things called you've got to beat other racers. When you beat an off-roader, you get that off-roader. But you want to know what your next beat car is?
What?
Here's the next one. If you beat this guy, you get this car. The Nissan Skyline.
Isn't the Nissan Skyline good?
What?
Isn't the Skyline good?
Oh yeah, for drifting, yes. This thing will let go and pull out when you want it. But you want to know what cars are for free in this game?
What?
Here are the cars. Ready? Here's the Beachy Lancer, $0. Nissan, 0. 0. 0. And this is when you get a pack. You get these cars unlocked, and you can purchase them for $0. and they are ridiculous.
Hmm.
I bought a lot of them. So you see how this Mustang is, right? Watch this. Get that to smooth. Smooth. Stock.
You can get packs for free in the game or something.
P.S. This Mustang has had an engine swap. Guess what engine's in?
What?
A V6.
Dang.
I have thrown a high dollar V6 in this thing. P.S. If you see a V12, don't do it. You want to know why?
What?
The engines add weight to the cars. It's a double-edged sword. If the car is light enough and can have the V12, put the V12 in it. If it's not, do not. Oh, you want to see a broken engine for the Volkswagen? Check this engine swap out. The the 13 hybrid. That engine is broken as hell. You want to know why?
Why?
My 0 to 60. The 0 to 60 with the Volkswagen with this engine swap is ridiculous. Also, tires on the car's body do something. So you saw those like grabber tires I had on? That increases your terrain handling. They're not just for looks anymore. Oh, they added this car, which is good, bone stock. I haven't engine swapped this yet, but I can tell you, if you get this car unlocked and buy it, bone stock, this car will do most of the races.
What car is it? What car is it?
Nissan GTR Premium 17.
Alright. I'll consider the game.
You see it?
Yeah.
So, let's see.
I'm thinking about doing some grinding on War Thunder, you know why? The F-14's out and I want to get it. So I gotta... Jeez.
Oh, P.S. in this game, if I did allow you to control my cars, dude, you would see how broken they are.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I'm gonna tell you, there are some of my cars are ridiculous. Like, you want to know the first race you do in this game that's gonna make you laugh with that Volvo?
What?
This race right here. I did this race with a Volvo. I smoked it in 3 minutes.
Huh. Alright, I'm gonna... Is it alright if I go do some grinding?
Oh, you notice all these collectibles around the map? There are collectibles of... There are flamingos... You unlock. You unlock a car. All the flamingos and billboards unlock a vehicle. Well, one of them does. The paints unlock you liveries.
Huh.
Oh my god, dude. See a broken ass race? Check this out.
Hey dude, I'm gonna go ahead and start
Say again?
grinding on I'm gonna go ahead and start grinding on War Thunder real quick.
Alright, but let me tell you one thing. Here's a hint. If you get this game, save up your money for a good car.
Okay.
Oh, P.S. Engine swaps sometimes make your cars all-wheel drive. Oh, and P.S. dude, you can go up against friends' times in this game.
Yeah, I know.
Like if one of your buddies makes a time trial, and he makes it, guess what? If you beat his time trial, you get paid the money for the time trial. And you can do it as many times as you want. always have to beat the time trial, dude.
Yeah, I know. Alright.
This is my Volkswagen.
Yeah, I know. Alright, I'm gonna...
Oh, by the way, dude, in this game, there's stunt jumps around the map, and if you get a certain distance, you get points for it, and you get paid for it. So, theoretically, oh, come on. That was a crock of chicken. I made Oh, PS, dude. This is my last PS for you.
What? What? Do what? Your mic's cutting out.
No, listen. If you've got a crew, and if you race in a crew, you ready for what happens?
Yeah.
Guess what happens to you?
What?
You get paid
your
that amount. If you're in a crew with another person, they beat the race for you, you get paid that amount.
Yeah, I know. I know about that. It's on the crew too as well. So both games have that where if somebody else beats it, it will pay the amount. Or
it's
that
not
amount
if
that
if
they
it's
get
not
paid.
if he beats it. If you're in second place and it's for 7 grand, you get paid 7 grand for the first place winner, because in a crew you not only get the 70 grand for the race. Ready? You get 7 times the amount. In other words, if it's a 70 grand race, you're going to get 150 or around 80 grand from that one race. Because if your crew has a certain level on their
So when are
if
you
your
gonna
crew's
get
a
your own
certain
place?
level, dude,
Don't
they
listen to
get
him.
bonuses and extra money per race. So not only do you get the 70 grand, you get the 70 grand plus 7.5. That's around 10 grand a piece for each player. All right? And that's